I get asked the question a lot. Why do we celebrate pride, and why do we celebrate our sexuality? Well, here's your answer.
And rainbows have nothing to hide.
Hi, I'm Matt Haslam, and this is Powered and Protected by Rainbows. Today I want to cover a topic that our community and I get asked a lot anymore, and that is, why do we celebrate pride? Why do we celebrate our sexuality at all when the truth is straight people don't celebrate that? And if we really want to be treated as equals and have perfect equality, why are we putting ourselves on this higher level of celebrating pride? But the truth is that, well, in a way you kind of have a point, but in a completely different way, we have something to celebrate and you don't. So let me explain the two sides of this. While yes, everything we've ever wanted is equality. We don't want to be treated any better or worse than a straight person, but the truth is we want that perfect equality. Right now, we don't have that. Right now, we are treated so much less of equals compared to straight people. And until we have that, we have to celebrate every milestone we have in the process. We have to celebrate every TV show that decides to put a gay character in their show. We have to celebrate every single time a movie decides to put a rainbow flag in the background of their movie or their game. We have to celebrate every small little thing right now because we're not yet on that equal playing field. Once we are, then you may have a point. But until we are, we should celebrate everything. But the truth is, why we celebrate pride isn't just because we're celebrating the little things along the way. We're celebrating our fight, our struggle that we've gone through. In a way, I genuinely feel bad for straight people because they will never know the opportunity it is to risk everything in their life just to be who they are deep down inside. The truth is, when you're lesbian, gay, bi, trans, or questioning, you have that extra hurdle to cross in your life to get the 4 pillars of happiness. Yes, right now you can have a very healthy career, you can have a great family life, and amazing friendships. But in order to find happiness with a person you love in a relationship, the truth is, you have that extra hurdle no one else has. You first have to come out. And while I think it's completely ludicrous that only gay people have to come out and say who they are, the truth is, it's still unfair like that. And we have that extra hurdle no one else does. By saying 2 mere words, I'm lesbian, gay, bi, trans, or questioning, we are literally risking everything. If we tell one of our family members, we're risking their love forever. If we tell one of our friends, we're risking that friendship for life. If we tell one of our coworkers, we're risking our job. And if you're a business owner like I am, you're risking all of your customers leaving you for unspecified reasons. Depending on where you live in the world, saying those 2 words out loud can mean you're put in prison forever or just plain and simply killed. You risk everything when you're a member of the LGBTQ, just to hopefully someday find happiness. So when you ask us why we feel the need to celebrate our sexuality, why we feel the need to celebrate pride, and why we have a flag hanging, the truth is, we have every reason to. It always humors me how the same people that are confused by why we celebrate pride are also the same people that are out there celebrating other holidays that are very similar to it. Let's look at a holiday like St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day is a day you can walk around any street in America or many other countries, and you can see Irish flags waving. You can have parades and parties, and everyone's dressed in green. And it just feels amazing because you can have parties in local pubs and everywhere, just celebrating a small part of their community's heritage. And that's beautiful. Even though it's a day dedicated to basically drinking, let's be honest, it's beautiful that we as a country and as a world come together to celebrate a small percentage of our heritage. We look at holidays like the Independence Day here in the United States, where you can walk down any street in America and there it is, hanging proudly the American flag. Because that was the day that we marked our independence from Great Britain. We were no longer a colony and now we were our own entity. And we're proud as hell of that. We mark that day all the time with fireworks in every town across the nation. And it baffles me because how could people understand celebrating all these other things, but yet not understand pride? When basically there are a lot of correlations between the two. You see, in Pride, we're celebrating a small percentage of our overall community, just like St. Patrick's Day. And we're celebrating the war we fought to get where we are and the freedom we now have as LGBTQ, much like Independence Day. So how is it that we can't celebrate Pride? Or why is it that we shouldn't celebrate Pride? You see, on Independence Day, we walk around town and we see American flags. On St. Patrick's Day, we see Irish flags. And, well, why can't we walk around on June 26th, on National Equality Day, which was the day Supreme Court ruled in favor of marriage equality? Why can't we walk around that day and see rainbow flags? Why aren't we treated equal? Why suddenly is it on our holiday that we're not allowed to celebrate who we are, our heritage, and everything we stand for and fought for all of these years? You see, walking around town and seeing a rainbow flag hung above your city hall or on someone's front porch, it's a beautiful thing to know that even if you're not a member of the LGBTQ community, that your town supports equality. It supports diversity. And if you're a member of the LGBTQ, but you haven't yet come out, it's a beautiful thing knowing there are people just like you around you that will love you no matter what. When you go to your first Pride event and you see hundreds of rainbow flags waving in the air, it will no doubt bring you to tears because it brings all of us to tears. Just knowing your community is strong and vibrant. It's a powerful thing. So go ahead and ask us why we celebrate Pride. Why we celebrate our sexuality when straight people don't or don't have to. The truth is, straight people unfortunately will never know what we're celebrating because they'll never have the same feelings we do. They'll never have the hurdles we have to overcome just to be who we are. So go ahead and ask me, why do we celebrate Pride? Well, the truth is, we celebrate it because we have it. If you want to support the show and get this awesome t-shirt in the process to show the world how you're empowered and protected by rainbows as well, please hop on over to the link in the description box below or the link on your screen right now to get this awesome shirt for yourself. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that red subscribe button for plenty of great content to come. And remember that we are powered and protected by rainbows. Have a good one. Bye.